Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. Entertainment only. Okay, what I want to have a look at. For some reason I was thinking it was already on, but apparently not. Trump's rally at Doral in Florida. So I gather it's going to be about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning our time. Don't worry, I won't be watching it. So there's a lot of speculation about the rally. Will he choose his VP at the rally? Actually go. This is his first public appearance since the spewing of lies at the debate. Entertainment only. If you're a Trump supporter, this is not the channel for you. Please feel free to toddle off. On another note, I do not have a Facebook account for Meister Tarot. So if anybody contacts you via a Meister Tarot Facebook account, it is not me. Report it as a fake. And I do apologise for the amount of spam that seems to be appearing on my page at the moment. I do go through all my comments. I am picking them all up. If you do come across them, just completely ignore them. Don't reply to them. And I think on the right hand side there should be 3 dots that you can just report it as spam if you like. Something that caught my interest this morning was Modi, the Indian Prime Minister, visiting the Kremlin overnight. I've always said I don't get good vibes off that dude. So it's just reinforcing what I've been feeling all along. Okay, so what I want to have a look. I'm using my Trip and Wait tarot. They're not on Amazon, but if you put Trip and Wait tarot into the search engine, into the Google, whatever it is that you use, you will find them if you like these cards. So I'm just going to have a look. Now he's rallying and then he's Pennsylvania 4 days later or something along those lines. But I'm going to look at the Doral rally in Florida. Well, here he is, Trump himself. It's a need to be seen and heard and adored, basically. I've been watching with the family show on Prime called The Boys. You've got, what's his name, Homelander. Oh my goodness, he is such a Trump figure with his need to be seen and heard and adored. Trying to raise some money, trying to rally the zombie crowds, basically. So let's have a look. Trump hasn't been seen out in public. He has been via virtual media. I think he did a rally to an old person's home or something virtually from Bedminster to Florida. Count the Zimmer frames. Um, and he's been doing interviews where basically they give, the questions and answers are pre-arranged. So, okay, what flew out was the smoke and mirrors card. The illusion, the delusion, but it's very much smoke and mirrors and poor choices card. I do wonder if he is self-medicating while he's staying at Bedminster. Okay, let's have a look. Show me. How is Trump's rally going to go? Suppose I should ask if he's even going to turn up. How's Trump's rally going to go? What card was that? Justice card. Really playing on him, the Justice card. News has come out. Doe 174, he's been identified out in the Epstein files. Ron DeSantis, do not underestimate the wrath of a woman scorned, I should put it that way. And I really wonder whether it's Ron DeSantis's wife that's behind all this. She's the one that wears the authority in that partnership. And she had eyes on that White House and was rejected thanks to Trump. Trump, he refused to turn up to any of the Republican debates. So show me, how is the Florida? Okay, thank you. They're telling me to grab pendulum first to have a look. So for those that are new, it's a amethyst that's been with me 25 odd years, some wire from the craft store and a chain that was in my drawer because I find that shop bought Pendulums don't work for me. Okay, can I ask a question, please, guys? Sorry, trying to stay still, trying to just dangle it there. Round and round means they're ready for a question. Can I ask a question? Will Trump attend the Florida rally at Doral tomorrow? Well, it's saying yes. Will the... No, I'll just use the cards. How will the rally be received? How will he go at the rally? How will Trump... Oh, he's just going to spew his lies as usual and try and create an overwhelming of emotion. I mean, do we need to even ask? But how's Trump personally? Not what he's doing, but how is Trump? Yeah, he's going to bash the same old volatile message out there that he's always done to try and um, incite emotions. Let's have a look. How is Trump himself? How is Donald Trump going to be at this Florida rally? Now, I gather you guys are really hot at the moment and a lot of humidity. How is Trump going to be at this rally? Okay, come on down. Okay, chaotic. His messaging's going to be all over the place. It's going to be hard to listen to. It's going to be hard for, I mean, you don't need to be a psychic to know that. He's really going to struggle to get his chaotic message out there. You don't need to be a psychic to know that that's how he's going to be. If I say word soup, it's beyond word salad. It's up to word soup now. On the base, something unexpected out of left field occurring. But let's see where this goes. Uh, juggling his health. His challenge is going to, okay, thank you. His challenge is going to be, he's going to be off-footed in regards to his stability, in regards to his health. Up and down and up and down and up and down, and the ships in the background are crashing on the rocks, and he's trying to stand on one foot. He's going to be off-footed, is what I'm getting. Very much so. He's doing this to try and raise some money, but I don't think he's going to be well. Foundation, well, we know what he's going to be spewing as usual. You don't need me to explain that card to you, the Devil card. His devil energy that he is immersed. You've got the bombs here, the war, the immigrants, you name it. He's just it's just going to be more of the same. In the past, negative headlines that came out that were really affecting him. So these are the negative headlines that came out about the volume of lies that he told during the debate. They really affected him more than what he's letting on. It also feels like this is polling that has come out that is negative. So that's in the past for him as he's going into this rally. I'm suspecting even though he might rant and rave on his untruth social about how he's winning at the polls or something along those lines, I think internal polling of Republicans is showing that he's in a decline in his polling numbers. And I'm talking about honest polling of Republicans, not this BS that the media seems to put out, where they'll maybe interview 200 people and 150 of them are MAGAs or something along those lines. Yeah, in the past here, crowning this reading, it's going to be a word barn fight. He's going to be, okay, I'm going to say a word that's been put in my head that I would not usually say. He is going to be slagging off at all and sundry. I'm just putting it out there, possibly even his own people. He's going to go off script, and he's going to lash out in every direction, is what I'm getting there. I'm really feeling he's becoming more and more unhinged. Okay. Immediate future. You've got the apprentice with the skilled work behind the scenes, trying to keep it on the straight and narrow. So the immediate future, I'd say this is the speechwriter who has written the script for him, but how's it going to go? Externally, bombastic, volatile message. Hoo-wee. Internally, it's not to, what do I say? It's not looking good internally for him. His internal tower, his strength, his stability, his core foundation is crumbling down around him. Okay, hopes and fears. End of a cycle for Trump. Time to pass the baton on. But the hope is also that the oligarchical money perhaps coming in. Okay, trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat, the shapeshifter. These MAGAs, for those that are hearing that the RNC are coming out and saying, oh, we're backpedaling on whatever that was declared in Agenda 47 or Project 2025. Understand that the Republicans will tell you whatever they think they want you to hear, whatever they think you want to hear to try and get elected. Do not, this is just shape-shifting, manipulation and shape-shifting. However, disappointment in the harvest, again, wait for independent rally figures. You know, what did they do the other month? Is Trump with a few thousand people at a rally, half of which walked out 30 minutes in, yet they posted on social media who was it? Wasn't Elton John? Rod Stewart? Oh, I can't remember. Photographs from a concert in South America where there were hundreds of thousands of people. This is going to be disappointing for them. They're not going to get the donations they want. They're not going to get the crowd that they want. And we've got the ill health card there. The ill health and the walking away. It could just be a reality, and then as people are walking away from them. These are not good cards for the rally. Something unexpected bringing about a karmic moment. The emperor, the my way or the highway dictator, is living in a fantasy world. Not this Peregrine here is hooded and jessied. It is not listening. He's living in his own little enclave fantasy world. However, disappointment on what's on offer, complete and utter downfall. I'm just going to say it, I do not feel that this rally is going to go well for Trump at all. Okay, I might, on that note, have a look to see how Trump's going to perform. So I just am getting that the figures are going to be disappointing. He's going to be presented still as the star. There are those that are going to try and rail him up. This is the contracts, agreements, partnerships, deals done, etc. but it's just going to be all smoke and mirrors. We've then got the big stick, the new messaging, the sort of truth, the sort of reality for the voter about there's no legal thing coming up at the moment. This is more about uh, Trump being intellectually impotent, intellectually restricted is what I'm getting. And it's going to be on full display for the voter to see. Intellectually restricted. Stop. So show me, guys, how is this rally going to go for? If you want to watch me shuffle, come on down. I'll show you how I shuffle. Poker shuffle. No wonder my poor old cards are all battered up. Poker shuffle. Yeah, it's going to be just lies disguised as strengths. So I do that 3 times, and then I just sit here and I overhand shuffle until the boys tell me to stop, and they've thrown this one out again. Living in the gilded cage, not listening to public opinion, not listening to reality. And again, even though I've overhanded shuffled, we've still got this lies on the bottom, sneaking away with the lies. Okay, actually, I'm just going to continue on from here. So not listening to reality with the surrounded by luxury, well, he thinks luxury, in the gilded cage and not listening to public opinion. His challenge is going to be moving forward. However, these two, it's also a chaos card as well. These two horses, sphinxes, carved out of stone. They can't move forward. They're lying down and carved out of stone. So his challenge is going to be chaos and an inability to move forward. Foundation of the thread in the Queen of Pentacles. It can be about information about health being brought forward. It can be homeland security, protection, nurturing healing at the base, or just simply trying to hang on to the money. Let's see where this goes. The foundations. I'm actually drawn to the fact, I can't say I've really noticed this before, the Queen is crammed into the corner of her throne, staring at nothing but the money, the foundation, the money, the health, the security and stability. I'm really wondering, for those that have known me for a while, a long time, this was, 18 months or so ago, I had the clearest vision of Trump ending up in a very grey on grey military hospital, sitting in a vinyl armchair, picking at the seam on the arm, incoherently muttering away to himself. And that's got this feels, what he's stewing in. It's an obsession with the money, internal obsession with the money, because he hasn't got it. He hasn't got it. Even with the donations and the stealing from the RNC and the money laundering, doesn't have enough. Or maybe he just feels like he doesn't have enough. This is about how is Trump going to go with this rally? Mental anxiety, not sleeping, his mentality literally gripping away from him. Now remember, this is entertainment only, have to do that for legal reasons, but his mental acuity is dripping away from him, and I think he is at some level aware of it, and it causes him a lot of discomfort. I'm drawn to the I'm going to call it a comforter. It's, what would we call it in Australia? A bed cover, doona, duvet, whatever, but I'm going to call it the old-fashioned word of a comforter, is literally dripping away from him. Oh, these are not good cards. Now, don't mistake empathy for sympathy. I do not feel any sympathy for this guy whatsoever. He's brought all of this upon himself. But as a human being, I can feel empathic, as in pity, for another a living entity. Okay. Hidden agendas, secrets being brought to the surface or being revealed in the immediate future. He might go off-piste, in other words, off track, off his the script, and reveal something that he wasn't meant to. So this is the immediate future, a revelation, a hidden agenda that is revealed. He's going to find himself mentally restricted. He'll also go off about the gag orders. I noticed I snuck over to Untruth Social this morning and had a look, and he's just going bananas about the gag orders as usual, aside from the fact that gag orders only prevent him from attacking the court officials and family members and identifying jurors. But yeah, he's still banging on about the gag or the Michonne gag order. I just wonder whether he's going to find himself mentally restricted. And he'll bang on about the gag orders. Internally, we've got here looking wistfully at the ship coming in, hoping that they will deliver what was planned. So that's him internally. Such different energy, him internally, than externally. This is really interesting. I don't know that he's actually in touch with reality at the moment. I think he thinks he's going to bring it. He's going to bring it in internally. That's what he believes. I just got the word garbled. Do not be surprised if his speech becomes garbled. Okay. Hopes and fears, Jack Smith, Alex Whiting, prosecutors, legal case. This is his fear. Do not underestimate how fearful he is of this. The outcome, the fool, the foolishness. Now, I know it's also a new beginning card because it's the first card in the tarot deck, the first card of the major arcana. But this has very much got feels of la, 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 stepping off the cliff, while all the sycophants are jumping up and down in cheering him on, lapping up every word. It just feels so wrong. If you have a look, the fool, the secrets, the mentally restricted. Be careful what you wish for. He thinks he's got all the ducks lined up in a row emotionally, but do not underestimate. And this is my vascular event card. There may be, I keep thinking it's going to be public. There is lunacy here. Secrets coming to the surface, a harsh truth with the Knight of Swords. An offer, an offer being made. What have we got here? Just looking at these cards that are coming out. The next one was money trail, volatile messaging, end of a cycle, end of a legacy. For the shapeshifter, a decision will need to be made as he is fully exposed. And we've got justice. Now, I'm not feeling that this is necessarily legal justice. This may be karmic justice as he finds himself in this feeling naked in front of the crowd. I'm wondering whether this is the decision whether to remove him from the stage or not. These do not feel good, these cards. And then we've got the lies on the bottoms, as I showed you before. They're not feeling good for the Florida rally. That it almost feels like has to be a decision made as to, do we get them? Oh. So he's got 4 days later. Yeah, because he's just going to continue with the same old, but it's going to be, how do I put it? Guys, if you can help me out, that'd be great. I'm sure you're hearing something. It's going to be, remember Kimberly Guilfoyle when she was, looked like the blow-up doll sort of thing? It's got that vibe about it, that he's going to go off into this almost devil rapture type thing. Okay, so I want to have a look at Pennsylvania. Show me. I don't think I'll look at Pennsylvania. I'll wait to see whether he gets through the Florida rally, because as I'm poker shuffling them, this is the minor arcana death card. So this is an emotional death. Still 2 cards remaining, but here's my vascular event card again. I'm going to see whether he gets through the Florida rally first. The vibes I'm getting is that it's not going to go well. Oh, I'm just going to say it's not going to go well for him, and I'll leave it as that. If he gets through the Florida rally in one piece, then I'll have a look at the Pennsylvania one, but just feels very, I'm just going to say it feels very, very wrong. Okay, and that's just me as an empath, not as a sympathy. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.